All right. Hey, warriors. Tonight we're diving into something no one prepares you for. Life after the scale. At least it wasn't Henrietta. Exactly. We spend so much time focusing on getting to our goal. What happens after we get there? The skin, the mindset, the relationships, the food freedom. It's a whole new journey after you hit goal. If you've ever wondered what comes next, stick with me, kid. I've gotcha. And tonight, we're going to talk about it together. So, after the scale, oh man, it's a heart me. Okay, if anyone hasn't sent their heart me's, send your heart me's now. Anyone that saved it? Let's see if my person did. Yay. So talk about loose skin, shrinking sizes, compliments, and some unwanted comments. You're getting too skinny. Are you sick? Oh, you're on the skinny shot. You took the easy way out. So, first of all, loose skin is not a failure. Loose skin is proof of victory. We are warriors. We had to fight to get here. We had to fight the system, fight other people. We had to get here. Energy changes. GLPs don't just make you smaller, they change your fuel system. You saved your heart, me. Thank you, Pris. Four more if people haven't sent them. Your closet becomes a battlefield. Some clothes bring joy. Some clothes bring grief. But either way, it's hard to decide what to wear. You look at your clothes and you think, I can fit in that. I just bought it last year, and you put it on and it's falling off of you. But you liked it so much. You need another trip to the mall. Another trip to Walmart to buy another pair of jeans. Some people like shopping. Some people it's a chore. You don't know your new size. You're arguing with yourself. We are in the middle of a flash goal. If anyone can spare a heart me, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Bells. Meow. Who here has tried on old jeans and had that shocking moment of them falling back down without you unzipping or buttoning them? They're a little too big. You gotta go get a new pair. Your sister's a seamstress. Yeah, that would help. How many bags after bags after bags have you given away on your journey? How many bags have you taken to Goodwill, to shelters, to friends, given to other GLP friends that will be in that size soon? You've just given away so much clothes. I remember my scrubs, the first time that I went down in scrubs, I went from a 3X to a L. I just didn't want to have to buy new scrubs. Yes, I'm going through my closet every day, it seems like. It's like we're grieving a certain size. We don't want to give up our clothes. It's like we don't want to go shopping again because we don't know our size anymore. We go over to the woman's section, the 22s, the 24s. That's natural, that's comfortable, that's home. When in reality, we're 5s and 7s now. And let's be honest, yes, Tam, if your brain catches up to those 5 and 7s, it does feel good. Yeah, it does. If your brain is caught up, it feels great to put on those bigger pants and have them fall down. So there is the mental and emotional journey also. Body dysmorphia. You look in the mirror and still see this. This right here. This girl still sees this. Sometimes your brain just doesn't catch up to your body quick enough. It just doesn't. Your body is changing, but your brain just isn't there yet. Your brain says, whoa, that is not my size. That is not what I look like. I have been a 22, 24 for years. We go over there to shop. We do not go here. We go over by the men's section to shop. And then there's always the fear of regain, messing with our minds too. We should be done with the scale. Some people aren't. Some people are still weighing daily, weekly, monthly. We should be done with the scale. We should be going by how our clothes fit. If your clothes get to be a little tight, then step on the scale, see where you are, see how much you need to go back down. Thank you for the heart me. We need 2 more heart me's. So once you're in that stage, you shouldn't need to look at the scale every day. It's normal to fluctuate. You don't need to stress a 5-pound gain or a 4-pound loss. You don't need to stress that. You just let your body do what your body's doing. Go by how your clothes fit. Some people are grieving their old coping mechanism. You're fine, Jamie. You probably sent it this morning. So for some people, food used to light up the brain. That was what made them happy. Hi, AJ. How are you today? It's great to see you in here, friend. Food was that one thing that just made you happy. You could be in the ickiest situation, the ickiest relationship, being bullied, and food just lit up your brain. Your dopamine sensors just went crazy. So when it doesn't do that anymore, you kind of grieve your old coping mechanism. So the scale moves, but the mind doesn't always follow the right way. Sometimes you still see the old you in the mirror, and the old you peeks through. And that's okay. Hi, Pooh. Welcome in. Tam still weighs morning and night. We need to take Tam's scale from her. Forcibly, if we have to. We need to remember that food used to be a comfort for some. And now we're learning new ways to comfort ourselves. And it can be scary to have the freedom to have food in front of you. Some people, they would go so far as to not let Reese's Pieces be in the house, or not let any candy be in the house. They wouldn't let any chips be in the house because they knew they were so weak that even if they were behind a closed door and they were somebody else's, they would go in and get them. You'll be happy to know that I'm not taking your scale on vacation. Damn. Good job. Don't go looking for one either. Tam will be down in the laundry room of the hotel going, "Can I weigh on your scale?" We all have moments where our brain is big, even though we've gotten smaller. Hi, Angela. Last year, you literally went to a Walmart and found one. Yeah. We do. Looking for my lip gloss. I must not have taken it out. So how about post-weight relationships and social shifts? This is a tough one. Partners, friends, co-workers even. They all react differently. And some of them, it might be you gaining the confidence that you can move on from something that's not really healthy for you. Some of it might be that the other person is jealous of you because they are the same weight and as the big you, and they don't want to have a skinny friend. Some of them might be they're skinnier than you and they always wanted you, thank you, to be the big girl, the safe friend to go out. She knew that she would always be the center of attention because you were always shy and in the corner, so she could get the boys. So now she's jealous of you. So some partners, friends, co-workers show jealousy, right? You were cool until you weren't. Some show support. Some show sabotage. And you need to recognize what they're showing. And sometimes it's going to hurt. And you've got to realize that and recognize it for what it is. We've got, hi Mova, how are you? Hi Lisa. Hi Donna. We've got one of our sweet friends in the community that went through a divorce as she lost weight. And now she's remarried. She found the love of her life. We've got another friend in the community that was best friends with her sister-in-law until she lost the weight. And now she's nothing to her sister-in-law. It's tough. Tammy calling herself out. It's tough when that happens. You know, you're not always going to be the big, funny friend. You've lost the weight, and that's what's healthy for you. And that's what they need to realize. It is heartbreaking for you, and it is hard for you to lose a friend. Some people clap for your success, while some people secretly wish you fail. Because the glow makes them face their own struggles, their own jealousy, their own issues. So just remember that if they have problems and they leave, or they can no longer be around you because you're skinny, that's on them, not on you. If you need to step back because the relationship is not what it is, that's okay. Hi, Lisa. You may outgrow old friendships that were built on food, drinks, complaining about weight. This doesn't fit me anymore. All those skinny biatches out there flaunting their stuff. Look at that girl over there. Look at that guy over there spilling out of his pants. If that's all your relationship was, you have nothing left when you've lost the weight. Hi, Nancy. And relationships, sometimes intimacy changes. Could be for the better, could be for the worse. I mean, seriously, look at Allison. You had a friend like that. We would eat together and cry because we couldn't lose. Exactly, Nancy. And that's what this is saying. Has anyone here felt like your weight loss made some relationships, well, complicated? I know Tam has one. Does anyone else have a relationship that became different after you lost weight? That's okay. Your best friend, Nancy. Yeah. Food freedom and identity shifting. Your relationship with food, Lisa, that's a good one. The who I am without food as my comfort is a huge question. Relearning those hunger cues. When people are still gaining on the medication, I have them slow down. Be a sloth at the table. Take 2 bites. Drink some water. Wait 15 minutes. Do it again. 2 bites. Drink some water. 15 minutes. Do it again. And what that does, it gives you time to listen to your brain. Because if you shove the food in as quick as you can, if you eat as quick as you can because you were starving, you were ravenous, you're eating right through your hunger cue. You're not listening to your hunger cue. You're just listening to, I'm hungry, I gotta eat. You need to slow down, listen to your hunger. Sometimes your hunger cue is nausea. So as soon as that nausea goes away, stop eating. Give it a chance to catch up. And give it a chance to talk to you again. We have to relearn what it means to be hungry. We didn't know what it was to be hungry for quite some time. We just knew that our bodies always wanted food and fuel. I know many of you have heard this analogy, but what happens is our organs ring the bell for food. Our brain listens and it calls for food. You eat food, food goes in, the pancreas sends out insulin to pick up that fuel that you just ate, and insulin goes to your organs. Your organs snob insulin and they say, we do not want your fuel, insulin. And they send insulin on its way. Insulin tries all the organs. Nobody wants insulin's type of fuel because insulin is a lowlife. Well, insulin has to drop the fuel off somewhere before going back to the pancreas. So it drops it off in the fat fields. So it's going to grow more fat. It goes back to its home. Well, your organs still call to the brain. Ding, 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 ding. I still need fuel. I still need fuel. I am hungry. And the brain is still calling to your mouth. Eat something. The organs are hungry. Eat something. And your mouth is like, dude, we just ate. But your brain, all it knows is the organs need fuel. And the organs are calling for fuel. But because they were insulin resistant, they're still hungry. Enjoy meals without guilt. You can sit down and eat a meal, no matter the size of the meal, no matter if it's a big meal day or a small meal day. It's nobody else's business, the size of your meal. You can eat 2 bites, or you can eat the whole plate. Don't let anybody guilt your eating. That is your business and your business only. And do not let anyone guilt you. If they try to guilt you into anything else, they need to go. Or you need to separate from the situation. One of the most powerful things GLPs do is they give you space. Space between cravings and action. That space gives you choice. Do I really want that Oreo? Or do I just need something? That's why I always say if you're craving something, have 2 bites of protein, 8 ounces of water, wait 15 minutes. If you still want whatever you were craving, eat it. Because you don't want to binge. So just do what you need to do, and make sure that you have your space to make the choice that is right for you. Food becomes fuel. It is not a punishment. It is not a reward. You don't say, I'm down 5 pounds, so I get to go out for ice cream today. You don't say, oh man, I'm up a pound on the scale. I need to watch what I eat today. I don't want to hear that. You don't use food as a reward or a punishment. What's one food that you thought you could never live without that you are not living without, or that you are living without now? Two slices of pizza, see? That's fine. Blueberries, macaroni and cheese. You don't like it anymore. Mac and cheese, Mova. Tres leches cake. That is one of my favorites. Oh, Jamie. I'm telling you, we are soul sisters. Girlfriend. There's some connection there. So, how about taking on the warrior mindset? We are warriors. Frame it as a battle of resilience. I know you guys probably laugh when I call you guys warriors, but we are warriors. The GLP journey is not about being skinny. It's about reclaiming your health, your confidence, your life. Dairy Queen Blizzards. Yes, Lisa. I have not heard from Amy tonight. I heard from her this morning. She's probably working. She has been working long hours. She's been putting in a lot of overtime at the office. You are not weak if you need help. You are strong for using every tool available to you, including someone else's help. This is warrior work. Not just changing your body, you are changing identity, future, legacy. I look at you all as warriors, and I have probably called each of you a warrior at one time or another. If it's not on videos, it's in a conversation. I just like referring to you guys as warriors. I feel that if you're on this journey, you are a warrior. It is not an easy journey. What do you say to someone who makes a rude comment about your weight? You're too skinny. You're on that skinny shot. Okay, TM, bye. You're a mysterious warrior. What do you say to handle the fear of regaining? What do you think is harder? starting the journey, or living in your new body. Here's the truth about GLPs. Moving the scale is just the beginning. The real journey is who you become after moving the scale. The courage, the freedom, the new identity. And that's the part that no one's talking about. That's why I'll keep showing up for you. You don't have to figure out after the scale alone. I'm here for you guys. We don't just lose weight. We gain life. We gain health. We gain friendships. Does anyone have any questions?